How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nick Aiden. I am the owner of, Nick Aiden 13 here on YouTube. Uh, Coming to you today with a little bit of kind of I don't know exactly how to put it. It's kind of like an announcement, but kind of like begging at the same time too. I know that doesn't sound good to start out with, but here we go. So I have 100 subscribers on this channel. That might be you, or hell, you might be seeing this video for the first time. It may be the first one of mine you've ever seen. Um, in the past, I've made a lot of cars in the barn, kind of sad, derelict cars, set to country music type videos, and a couple other music videos that a lot of you have really liked. And I've made some where it's more kind of like the vlog style. But I've kind of got a new adventure going on, and I thought, well, I'd let you guys know, and you might like to come along for the ride. I have started a new channel called Big Iron Cycles and Fabrication. Now, as the name implies, we'll be working with, well, bicycles, and we'll be doing fabrication projects. Um, I don't know, some of you all might be into vintage bicycles. If not, if you just want to check it out and see, something cool, might be up your alley. Now, on Big Iron Cycles Fabrication, we'll be working with different various materials, powder coats, welding, all sorts of really neat stuff. And granted, I haven't the slightest idea of what I'm doing for some of it, but hey, it's a good learning experience, and I figured, well, it might be kind of fun. We'll be doing projects like restoring vintage bicycles, building custom bicycles. I'm going to make my very own powder coat curing oven. Figure that'd be kind of neat. And we'll be doing a modification on my old charcoal griller. So I thought, you guys might like to check it out. If you hang around till the end of this video, if you got through all this nonsense that I just spouted at you, and if you haven't got sick of seeing my face yet, then stick around towards the end of the video. I'm going to kind of put the trailer for Big Iron Cycles in at the end. Check it out. If you like it, hey, maybe subscribe, hit thumbs up, help me out a little bit, and I think you guys might get some enjoyment out of it. Alright, I'm going to show you guys some of the projects that we're going to have going on here on Big Iron Cycles. Alright, we're going to start out with the bike that started it all. This is Hulk, my 1967 Sears Spyder 5-speed, and if you check out the trailer for Big Iron Cycles, you'll get a little bit of a background story on this bike. It's pretty cool, one of my favorites. Like I said, the first bike that I've actually bought and kind of customized to my own taste. Then we'll move on to the Wanderer. This is a mid-60s Huffy Monza GT. This bike we're not going to do too much to. We're going to polish out the chrome a little bit. We've got some brand new tires coming for it. I've already got a brand new chain on it. It's already been torn apart and greased. So this one is pretty much ready to ride aside from tires. And it's just going to be a cruiser. I'm going to leave it as is. Over here on the other side of Hulk, we have Maybelline 1963 Schwinn Fleet, built March 18th. This is one of the more, it's not really the roughest bike that I have, but it's pretty rough. This one is going to get a full custom just job done on it. The original wheel at the front's gone. It does have the original S7 in the back, but I am going to get a set of replacement chrome S7s to go on these, or on this, I should say, not these. It's going to get all brand new seat, handlebars, wheels, tires. It's going to be black and red. It's going to be all powder coat because I really don't feel like messing with paint too much, so we'll just have to see how that goes. Last but not least, we have a 1963 Columbia Firebolt that, holy hell, this is the roughest one that we've got. and it's also going to be the one that's going to have to come out looking the nicest because it is my wife's bike. Originally bought it for my birthday present. I only paid $50 for it. Didn't realize at the time that it was a women's framed cruiser. So I just figured, hell, paint it up cool and make it for my wife that way. So while we're cruising all the other old cruisers, she can have something cool to ride along with aside from her Walmart Huffy. So yeah, if you guys want to stick around, like I said, hit up Big Iron Cycles and Fabrication on YouTube. Subscribe and like, and you guys can be taken along for the ride. Alright, hey, I'll catch you all later. Alright, see you. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nick Aiden, and I'd like to welcome you to my new channel, Big Iron Cycles. Now here on Big Iron Cycles, we're going to be focusing on building and showcasing custom bikes as well as custom restorations on vintage bikes. Now, I'll give you a little bit of background on this bike in front of me. This is Hulk, my 1967 Sears Spider 5-speed. Tried to set a junk $75 Chinese paint gun for it probably about 2 years ago, and I've been happy ever since. Now, when I got this bike, it was in fairly rough shape. I mean, it was all original for 1967, aside from the seat, the cables, and the pedals, which I actually have all of the original parts. Well, I say all the original parts. I'm missing one grip, but that's not a big deal to me. Like I said, when I got this bike, it was in alright shape. Like I said, it was original for 1967. I wound up taking the bike completely apart. I mean, everything came off of it. I stripped the frame all the way down to bare metal, re-primed it, took it to work. I kept it with the paint scheme that was on the bike when I got it, which was the metallic green, banana seat, and purple. But I wound up upgrading to plum crazy purple that's being used on the new Chargers and Challengers. Thought it looked good, and honestly I can say I love it. I've had a lot of compliments on the bike. It's a really, really fun thing to build. Going over a few things I did to make the bike my own. Wound up cutting the sissy bar down by 4 inches, which dropped the seat down by 6. Kind of gave it a sleeker look to it, at least by my standards. I wound up taking the chrome fenders off because, well, I hate chrome, and I didn't think it really fit with the style of the bike. At least I was going for. I was kind of going for a bobber look. Wound up taking, it had some weird like keyboard grips. I mean, when I talk about keyboard grips, I mean it looked like a computer keyboard. Wound up taking those off and just kept it, bare metal. Well, it's about as bare metal as chrome over steel can get. I'm probably going to keep this look. At some point, I'm either going to try to find or fashion myself a set of handlebar ends, that way so I can keep the handlebars from getting all rusty on the inside. I do ride this bike almost daily. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of an incident where the original Goodyear back tire kind of got blown out. I was being stupid, wound up airing up the tire just a little bit too much, and the bike wound up sitting out in the hot sun while I was at work. Overpressurized, blew out the tube, and the tire being so brittle because, once again, original 1967 rubber, it just blew out. Now, I do have another tire that is ready to go on the bike, although I really don't want to put it on because it doesn't fit the style. Came off of a 24-inch mountain bike, but I really need to get back on this bike. I really need to ride it. So you'll be seeing that. Eventually, at some point, when I have $40 to drop on a new back tire, I've got leads on vintage-style drag slicks for these bikes. So you'll eventually see one of those on it, complete the look. But yeah, that's this bike. I mean, this is Hulk. Love this bike. I've since the day I've got it, I've had a smile on my face. Get a lot of compliments since I've redone it. Um, Still needs a little bit of work. It's a project, you know. It's never going to be finished, but hopefully, if this channel hits it off and a lot of you guys really like what I'm doing, you'll see this bike in a come and go in videos, and you'll see it evolve throughout the years. So, sorry for such an awkward video. This is the very first video for Big Iron Cycles. Still kind of new to the whole making videos thing, so bear with me. I promise it'll only get better, and you'll see some really cool stuff. I got a lot of plans coming down the line, so stay tuned. And if you guys liked this video, please, hey, you know, like it, maybe subscribe, and if you really like it, maybe share it with your friends. That'd be fucking cool in my book. Alright, well hey, once again, this has been Nick, and catch you guys in the next video.